Hefty's the name, shiny hunting's my game. Gotta catch 'em all, nothing's ever the same. With my trusty football, I'm always on the spree. No shiny can escape, they all come to me. Shiny after shiny, it's never enough. I'm on a quest, and it can get rough. From Pallet down to Johto and beyond, I'm the shiny hunter, the bond is strong. I've caught 'em all, every shiny you can name. Kanto region, Johto region, I've conquered the game. Hefty is the king, the one who never quits. Caught 'em twice, now that's the real deal. No tricks. I conquered the game. Hefty's the king, the one who never quits. Caught him twice, now that's the real deal. No tricks.
What is going on? Welcome on. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday and Merry Christmas for those who celebrate. What's up, Draconified? What's up, Kiro? What's up, Nick and the Newfie? Thank you for the 6 months of membership. Merry Chris Tyler to you too, Oscar. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. We're going to try and knock out some hunts today. I want to get this Scovillain we tried to get last week and didn't get. I also have a hole that has Scyther, Scissor, and Cleavor. I want to get that. And I want to try and go again for the Wimpod if we have time. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Also, we're going to be playing some Christmas music today because I feel like today is the day to play Christmas music if you're going to play Christmas music. So that's what we're going to do. So thank you all for being here. I also did get a few more Shalfas yesterday. I ended up getting 6 more Shalfas. I got, I'll show you what I got here. I got Muna and Musharna. And I got, go through my shinies here. I got Abra and Kadabra. And I got Haunter. And I got, where's that little scamp? Okay. So that's where we're at. You got Shiny Growlithe and Custom Stantler and Pogo yesterday. Congratulations, Draconified. That's awesome. I'm jealous. Loops, Merry Christmas to you too. All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to go into my settings. And I want to turn down background music because we're going to play some Christmas music today. Here we go. Some nice lo-fi Christmas music. All right, let's see if we can get the Shalfa Scovillain or Capsicum. All right, so I'm going to be looking right there. That's where we want to see it. Okay. So we're just going to be doing this for a while. Let's see if we can find something. How's everyone doing? How's your day been? Do you have any plans for today? Hopefully you get shiny. Thank you, Kiro. I hope so too. I've been wanting to get this one for a while. This is the first one I wanted to hunt on stream, and we ended up coming out with nothing but a shelf Capsicum. So, I want to get a second one or a Scovillain, so I can finally see what the shiny Mega Scovillain looks like. You're gonna watch Stranger Things. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. My dad hadn't watched any of the Thanksgiving episodes yet. So we watched the first one on, not last night, but the night before, but we haven't watched the other three yet. I'm not sure if we're gonna have a chance to watch those three before the new ones come out tonight. But I guess the good thing is I have all of tonight and all of tomorrow to watch them before I stream on Saturday, so no one can spoil it for me. Grind the Starring Laddies, I hope you get it, Oscar. Grill your ham steak. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Kiro. Gonna have dinner soon, and then we're gonna try and see your uncle for a bit if you can. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, actually, now that you mentioned that, that just reminded me. My aunt and uncle are coming to visit tomorrow afternoon, I think, and then they're staying overnight. So it'll be nice to see them. Haven't seen them in a year. How's the music sound? Does it sound good to everybody? Is it too loud? I'm not used to being able to actually hear the sounds, and I hear it pretty good on my end. So I just want to make sure it's not too loud for you guys. We'll also play our mini games today. We'll play Guess the Barty / Plush / whatever. We got Guess the Marvel Superhero. We're opening up a couple packs of TCG Pocket. I'm gonna go visit a family from South Carolina at a restaurant. Oh, very cool. I like restaurants. I'm not asking which restaurant, but can you tell me what style of restaurant is it? Is it like a sit-down place? They specialize in like home cooking, seafood, tacos. Apparently, there's a new Mexican restaurant in town that my dad really likes. I want to try it while I'm down here. Sit down, play Spanish food and
So you
breakfast.
want to start a business. You might think you
Oh
need
my
a team of
gosh, we're getting
people and fancy
ads?
tech
That's
skills, but
embarrassing.
you don't. You just need go.
That's embarrassing. I'm sorry about that. I had an ad blocker on this. Alright, where is this shiny? I can't believe it's already been 7 minutes and we haven't gotten it yet. So I'm using my Alpha Power 3 Fire Shiny Power 2 for this, and then we have the All Types 2 Alpha 3, I think, for the Scyther line, and then I have a Bug Sparkling 1 and Alpha 3. Try and get that Wimpod / Golisopod. You got family members in South Carolina and from Florida? Nice. I'm in South Carolina right now. My aunt and uncle are coming in from North Carolina. Or maybe they're in South Carolina too. They're in South Carolina. They used to live in North Carolina, I think. We watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation last night, as is tradition. Mouse Ray should be able to finally grab a Switch 2 at PLZA at the end of the month now. Oh, that's awesome, Loops. Congratulations. Slept on a mattress on the floor tonight. Your back's hurting so bad. Oh my goodness gracious. Were you in trouble? Did you do something bad? You have Sparkling Power Level 3 Grass and Alpha Power Level 2. Nice. That is very nice. I personally always try and go for an Alpha 3. Like I prioritize that over a Sparkling 3, and then I end up doing like an Alpha 3 Sparkling 2 sandwich or donut for a while, and then I'm like, I wish I had Sparkling 3. You gonna save it for something? Yeah, save it for something good. I need to do some farming, some berry farming after stream today. I wanted to berry farm yesterday. In fact, I even donut reset so that I could get a Item Power Berry 3 and Big Haul Power 3, which I got. I was like, all right, now I can do some I can do some berry farming. And then I realized I didn't have any 4-star maps or 4-star zones on the map, and I couldn't change days because, you know, we were going to do this Scyther zone that I already had. So I was like, well, guess I'm not doing any berry farming before stream tomorrow. So I gotta do that today. I had some relatives over for Christmas, so you had to. I gotcha. Yeah, I've been there before. Sleeping on the couch, sleeping on the floor, sleeping in the bathtub. We've all been there. I just want to go take a look real quick. Anything yet? Yes, we got it. That was nice and fast. Nice, we take that. We take that all day long. And there's not anything else I need in here. Let's go ahead and get the, get the points. That's awesome. And then after we get these points, we'll do some nature guesses. And remember, if you can guess the nature, you get to name the Pokemon. They're saying hardy. Obviously lax, says Oscar. Oh my gosh, we have some disagreement in the chat. Alright, we need to catch some Pokemon. I prefer to catch ones that aren't alphas, but good luck with that. Actually, let's see if we can get lucky and get some non-alphas. Natasha, Merry Christmas, or Happy Christmas. Jolly because topical, nice. Impish, nice. Alright, let's see if we can catch some little goobers here. We did just get our second Shalfa Capsicid, which will get evolved into a Shalfa Mega Scovillain. It's pretty awesome. Just want to finish getting these points. Of course, we're ending it with a Fletchling. Good morning, Chinese. Merry Christmas. Alright, there's my big ball. We found the big ball. And I'm about to die. Oh my gosh. Get up here. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Where's my hole? There it is.
Working across teams.
Oh
is
my
tough,
gosh, I can't
but
believe we're getting
Asana
ads.
helps you handle it. That's because
So embarrassed. Merry Christmas, Razzie. Alright, so. No one saw that. Alright, so let's see what natures we had in the chat. That's all she wrote. Question. What did she write? Yeah, what did she write? It's a very good question. Alright, we got hardy, lax, jolly, impish. Any other guesses? We got sassy, just like Razzie. Alright, let's see what this is. It is lax. Oh my goodness gracious. It is lax. So, Oscar, who said it's obviously lax, you are right. You get to nickname this Capsicid, which will become a Mega Scovillain in about 2 minutes. What's up, Shiny Cornholio? Merry Christmas. The one time you rest your eyes on Lurk. You gotta be quicker than that, Ari. You're slacking. You're at work wearing some comfy sweats you got yesterday? I love to hear that, Razzie. Do the roar, because he kind of looks like him. Alright, sounds good. There's that shiny Scovillain. Dang it, I always do that. I always hit the B button one too many times. But Merry Christmas, Ari. Alright, let's Mega Evolve this B. I've been wanting to see this. I have not had this spoiled for me. Now, where is a good place to go? How about here? Got some wireless earphones for Christmas. Sweet. Alright. This is a biggish boy. Let's walk over here. Okay. And here we go. Ooh, that looks cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That's a neat one. It's very neat. I like it. It's got a carrot tie. A little crooked carrot. I like the mohawk the red one's got. Looks dragon. It does look dragon. I like its little fingerless hands. More. I know it's a pepper. I know it's a pepper. I'm just being silly. We got to hurry up and go to the other hole though because it's about to switch to daytime. And we can't let it switch to daytime. He's a little chilly. Well, he should get a jacket. Alright. The hole is here? No, the hole is here. Yes, okay. Merry Christmas, Jerry. Okay, we gotta hurry, we gotta hurry, we don't have much time. We don't have much time, we gotta do it. We gotta do it, we gotta do it. Oh my gosh. We're gonna make it. Okay, phew, we did. Alright. Alright, so I want to get all three. So first off, I have to switch the things over. Shelf account goes up by 1. Shiny count goes up by 1. And then the targets. We hide this for a second. Edit. Then add files. I know this is very exciting for everybody. Alright, Gen 1.
Summer's wrapping up.
Oh my
and
gosh.
life is picking back up. Early mornings,
What the
long
heck
days,
happened to my
and a
ad
to-do
blocker?
list that does-
Buy a leave, everybody. If you haven't bought any leave this year, now's your chance. Gen 2. And there we go. Alright, oh, that's way too big. That's way too big. Why is it so big? Okay, let's see how this looks. Interesting. Why is it only doing 2 out of the 3? Well, pretend there's a cleaver on there as well. What's up, Skrillbo? Want a break from the ads? How you doing, Skrillbo? The gift of ads this Christmas, right? Razzie, that thought crossed my mind. That did cross my mind. The first time the ad popped in, I was like, I feel like I'm in one of I Am Ancient's old streams. Alright, let's see if we can get these shinies. Let's wait on the rest of your family to get up. Then it's time to open some presents. Sweet! I hope it's a good one, Skrillbo. Alright. You know how we roll. We just do this until we get what we want. And we're not messing around here because we saw yesterday how fast this donut goes. If we're going to have a chance of getting, more than one, we can't be messing around, running around this hole. Can't be messing around in the hole. Gotta get serious. I'm an iDot. Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome in. There honestly might not be many things more terrifying than having a whole field of Alpha Scyther family members. I mean, it's terrifying seeing all these Alpha Scyther and Scizor and Kleavor. I can't believe how fast we got that Capsicum. That was awesome. The Larina mask. It's in holes, either rock holes or ghost holes. Or is it ground? It's ground for some reason, not rock. You gotta be really careful because the silhouette on the hyperspace zone looks exactly the same except for the eye color. Slowpoke, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays to you as well, my friend. Gonna lurk for a while you focus on Latias, and good luck on the Latias, Oscar, and thank you for the lurks. And nice profile picture, by the way. I feel okay. So Razzie, tell me if this makes sense because I don't want to waste any time running around the zone because of how fast the donut calories are decreasing, and because Scyther is 1, the least obvious shiny, and 2, the base form, and 3, the most popular spawn here, or most prominent spawn. I think I'm going to keep doing these resets until I see a shiny Kleavor or Scizor. And when I go to catch that, then I will check on the Scythers. Does that make sense? Am I thinking right? Is that a smart thing to do? Just go until I see an obvious shiny, and then while I'm catching the obvious shiny, see if there's any other less obvious shinies. I think it makes sense. I didn't even pay attention. What are my tasks here? Catch alpha Pokemon's the first one. Destroy plenty of Pokeballs is the second one. Okay. In agreement with the method? Okay. Thank you, Razzie. I just, sometimes you just need someone to like you need that, not approval, but you need someone to say like, yeah, that makes sense. So nothing crazy here. It's literally just catch one Pokemon and then pop the balls and pick up sparkly items. That's pretty easy. So if we get all, I think I just saw a shiny Scyther. I think I saw one by that scissor a second ago. Last night during downtime, you made 5 Big Haul Berry Donuts. Nice. Yeah, Razzie, I was saying earlier, I was planning on doing some berry farming yesterday, so I made a Berry Power 3, Big Haul Power 3 donut, and then I realized I didn't have any 4-star holes on the map, and I couldn't change the date because I had this. Yep, that is a shiny Scyther. I had this particular hole that I wanted to do today. The one literally right in front of me is a shiny Alpha Scyther. So I couldn't do any berry farming yesterday. Thanks for streaming. Hey, Slowpoke, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I was talking to my dad last night about this. I said I'd be streaming again today, and he says, on Christmas Day? I said, yeah, I always stream on Christmas Day. He goes, well, is there anybody there? And I said, I'm not looking for like a huge crew of people, but there's usually a good handful that show up every year. We get some decent folk in here. So I appreciate you guys being here. So we got our Scyther, we just got to get our Scissor and our Cleavor. Where the heck is John Strecker? This whole hunt was his idea. He made me do this. Someone wake up John. Merlin's been napping on you all day, haven't been able to move. Oh my goodness gracious. That's adorable. You never know who's lonely on a day like today when Dia streams, so thank you for this tradition. Hey, you're very welcome, Razzie. You're very, very welcome. That's a very good point. I did my round of Merry Christmas messages this morning. And there were actually a couple, I'm not going to say any names, obviously, but there were a couple people that responded back that were like, thank you, I needed that. So that was nice. You never know. You never know, right? I was told a while back by a man much smarter than me, like, you never know how you're going to affect someone's day, so you might as well make it positive. You could be, have a moment of rudeness or shortness and completely ruin someone's day, or you could have a moment of kindness and completely turn their day around. So I'd like to do the opposite whenever I can. Wishing everyone a wonderful Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, Joseph. What are you eyeballing, Draconified? I'm too kind. Oh, you know what? Maybe I am too kind. Maybe I should be a little bit jerkier. So the PFP, it's a great PFP. It's got your Switch too. Congratulations. It's just Fred. What's the first game you're going to play on it? Jerry with the 5 gifted memberships. My goodness. Going out to #1 Shelly fan, King Aurelius, Baby Pencil, Nizy, and Sino. Thank you so much. Already played your first game, ZA? Sweet. That's awesome. And thank you again, Jerry. Very kind of you. Yeah, Aurelius got one. Good dude, Aurelius. Oscar, you got yours
Adobe
yesterday.
Creative Cloud is designed to be almost like a playground. It's a collection.
This music brought to you by Adobe Creative Cloud. If you're looking for Creative Clouds, Adobe's the one to go with. Oh my gosh, Kira with the 5 gifted memberships. I'm an IDOT, Pocket Zoe, Gaming Trico, MMTTL, and Cold Sakai. Nice. Thank you so much, Kiro. So, if given the choice, I'd much rather get a shiny Cleavor than a shiny Scizor, because I can easily grab a shiny Scyther and turn it into a Scizor, but I have yet to see a Black Augerite to evolve a Scyther into a Cleavor. I know they're in this game, but I don't know how to get them. And I don't know if that's like post DLC game. I don't know if there's just like a really tiny chance of getting one. Thank you for the lurks at Shiny Cornholio. Razzie has extra for me. Of course you do. Razzie has everything. I don't know if you guys knew that, but Razzie has like every item in the world. Clocky, thank you for the Kirk lurks and Merry Christmas. Okay, it's special 3 with 10 sour points. Gotcha. I had a feeling it might have something to do with that. Tiny Tantrum, Bop and Cleavor. Bop it. Remember Bop it? So theoretically, I could just get 3 Shelf of Scyther from here and I'd be fine. Oh, thanks to the incredible Gina Bina 365, I was able to evolve my Adamant Shalfa Onyx into a Shalfa Steelix yesterday. I haven't taken a look at the Mega yet. We'll do that later on. How many have I gotten so far? John Strecker, what's going on, buddy? We started off by, very quickly, within the first like 10 minutes of stream, getting the Shalfa Capsakid to evolve into Shalfa Scovillain, and then we Mega evolved it. And now we have at least 1 Shalfa Scyther on the screen. But given how fast this donut goes, I want to wait until the end to catch it. I want to see if I can get a Shalfa Cleavor or Scizor as well. But Merry Christmas, John. And Merry Christmas to you, Mewtwo. Good to see you, buddy. Friend of my parents brought over cinnamon rolls, I guess yesterday, the day before, and so my mom warmed them up in the oven and put the icing on them. So I had 2 cinnamon rolls, icy cinnamon rolls for breakfast, and they were delicious. I just thought you should know. So if we don't get anything other than the Scyther, I'm just going to reset this hole. So I feel like the Scyther isn't the challenge here, right? Like, Cleavor's obviously the challenge. Yeah, I love cinnamon rolls. Jerry, how about Kieran? Did you see that message? That's a good wife. Finally managed to get your shiny Meloetta today. Coincidentally on Christmas. Oh, congratulations on that, Mewtwo. That was Scarlet Violet, right? Scarlet Violet native Dex got you Meloetta. But yeah, Kieran's wife surprised him on Christmas morn with a Switch 2. Oh, the Pogo Masterwork research. Okay, all right. I was thinking about. The home Dex completion. Okay, yeah, the Pogo research. Got some new underwear. One had worn the same pair all week. I have a feeling he still will. He'll just now, be able to wear his 2 pairs of underwear for 2 weeks before doing laundry. But yeah, it's just Fred. Other than Pokemon Go, I'm pretty sure it was Scarlet Violet. If you catch every Pokemon you can in Scarlet and Violet and transfer them into Pokemon Home, they will give you a free shiny Meloetta. Excited for the TCG Pocket Pulse today. I don't know if we're gonna get as lucky as we did yesterday with that shiny Buzzwole, but that'd be pretty nice. I do need the gold card, and there's still a couple of shiny cards that I need. Actually, a bunch. I only have 4, and there's still, I think, 7 or 8 base cards I need. Wait, was that shiny Cleavor? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just a Scyther arm in front of a Cleavor. Yeah, Rainbow Mega Steelix with your free 10 pull. Nice. Congratulations. That's a good card. You love Pocket. Your best pull is a shiny Garchomp EX from Secluded. Ooh. I don't have that one. I wish I did. That's pretty sweet. What's our time looking like here? Oh yeah, we still got 2,000 calories. We're doing good. So 320 hourglasses in the inbox, by the way. What?
It's not what you make.
What?
It's what you
Okay,
keep.
yeah, we're definitely opening a 10
Patriot
pack.
Software can lower your costs for accounting and payroll software. Keep your money in your pocket.
Keep your time and money.
Get Patriot Software if you want to do payroll and accounting. Hey, what's up, Hefty Dad? Doing some shiny hunting, talking with all the people. So we're gonna do the display cabinet this afternoon after lunch. Okay. Ooh, yeah. I put on some Christmas music. It's the same Christmas video that I played last year, but now my ad blocker, I guess, isn't up to date enough to block the ads on YouTube. So we're getting ads on the music. No. I'm not sure. You should not tell them what that is. Everyone says, hey, Hefty Dad. Kiro just spent $20 to say Merry Christmas, Hefty Dad.
Hello there.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Kiro. I can't click that. I can't click that. Yep, advertising the merch. Wearing the There It Is shirt. You can get your own There It Is shirt at the merch store. Oh, Kira wants to hear a dad joke. Yeah, he's not a good dad joker. All right, get your chores done. He just woke up from his nap. Yeah, I'm an iDot. You did. You got gifted. That was, who was that? It's either Jerry or Kiro. It was Kiro. Kiro gave you that one. We look alike, except he's like 12 feet taller than I am. Matt, what's good? What's going on, Matt? What's an elf's favorite musical genre? Ooh, an elf's favorite musical genre. Rap music. Oh my gosh, I love it, Kiro. That's great. Got the shiny Buzzwole in the 10 pack? Sweet. Jerry, I did text my neighbor. I text Darla and told her that if there was a package to grab it, she wouldn't mind, by the way. Shiny, Gimme Ghoul, or Golden Go? I have those in my Scarlet and Violet. I haven't gotten far enough along in this game to be able to hunt for those. Yeah, Jerry, I don't know if it's been delivered yet or not. I don't know, because someone didn't send me any tracking information. But if it's there, she'll put it away. I'm just teasing you, Jerry. I'm just being a butt for no reason. Oh, it's there? Okay, sweet. Can't trade right now because you're a Latias hunt. Yeah, that's such a stinky thing. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they disabled all online features when you're in the hyperspace halls. Anyone have any idea what the reasoning behind that would be? I don't see how that could possibly affect what's going on in the hyperspace halls. Yeah, I kind of feel like we have to go until we get a shiny Cleavor, right? That's kind of how I'm feeling. Absolutely nothing from your 10 pack? Oh no! I'm sorry, Slowpoke. Yeah, my dad got a new display case for his model tanks that we're going to be putting together today. It's a pretty big display case. And the original plan was that we were going to put it together on Monday, and then things have just come up every day, and so we're finally going to do it this afternoon. I think I'd like to spend most of the day with my dad putting together the display case and maybe watching, getting him caught up on Stranger Things before the new episodes come out tonight. Does anyone know where they drop into 8 o'clock tonight like they did the first batch of episodes? And when I say 8 o'clock, I mean Eastern. 2-star Steelix as Wonder Pick. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Big Cheese. Merry Christmas, even though you can't hear me. 8 Eastern. All right, thank you, Jerry. Yeah, we got to watch episodes 2, 3, and 4 before the new ones come out. And then thankfully, I shouldn't say thankfully I won't be streaming tomorrow, but thankfully, because I won't be streaming tomorrow, I can watch the 3 new episodes at my leisure before streaming on Saturday. We will not be talking spoilers about Stranger Things this weekend just because it's so new. Get back later. Bye. I don't know why I keep talking when I know you can't hear me. I'd never tell Big Cheese this, but he's a great guy and a good friend. Alright, I'm thinking 1,000 calories. I gotta cut it off. Right? Goal is to do 1 a day starting tonight. Nice. That's a good goal, Jerry. That's a very good goal. You did watch the first 4, right? I know you didn't get a chance to watch them right away, but you did end up watching them, right? And I just find a day, got like 3 done. Okay, nice. So you still have 1 from the original batch? Speaking of Stranger Things, I talked briefly with Zen this morning. Wished him a Merry Christmas, and he wished me a Merry Christmas. Makes me think of him when we talk about Stranger Things, because that boy does not like Stranger Things. Oh, okay, you are caught up. Gotcha. Zen always called it mid things. I'm sure he'll be thrilled when the show's over. Alright, we have now hit the 1,000 threshold. We're going to just check real quick to see how many Alpha Scyther we got. That's 1, that's 2. Oh, do we reset? I think we have to reset, right? 2 Alpha Scyther. Yeah, I say we reset. Cito, good morning and Merry Christmas to you. It was good. It was a good first batch, right? But I feel like we gotta go until we get the Cleavor. 3 or bust. That's right, baby. So, you know what? You're right, Jerry. There's gonna be 2 acceptable options. 1, Scyther, Scizor, and Cleavor, or 2, Scyther, Scyther, and Cleavor. Because it'll be nothing to evolve a Alpha Scyther into a Scizor. But we gotta get at least 3. And 2 of those 3 have to be Scyther and Cleavor. 3 Scythers, I guess, would be acceptable, but I don't want it to be. That would be... That's not really a win-win-win or a win-win. That's just kind of like a win. You know what I mean? So 1 of each is the optimal. 2 Scythers and a Cleavor is acceptable. And 3 Scythers is okay. There's a shiny Scyther repellent in your friend group? That's a long nickname. Oscar, I know you can evolve it. I know you can. I don't currently have any black Augerite, even though Razzie was nice enough to say that he has an extra one that he would give me. But I just kind of want to get it. You know what I mean? You're getting everything on this roll? Could you imagine? It'd be a Christmas miracle. Oh, I gotta check to see what our tasks are too. Catch an alpha. Destroy floating Pokeballs, and what's the third one? Catch bug-type Pokemon, but I didn't see how many. 1. Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. That's actually even easier. That's even easier than the last one. YouTube is wilding out with the hidden messages today.
In a world filled with nasal congestion, one hero rises. Afrin No Drip Allergy Sinus.
Afrin, for your drippy nose needs. Oh no! Oh no! Whoopsie. That was almost a big oopsie. Hassan, I thought I said Merry Christmas to you. I could have sworn I said Merry Christmas to you. Mighty Munchkin, Merry Christmas. Set up your Switch too, nice. No Kool-Aid Man coming through a wall with that oh no, right? You're silly. Wish the streamer could change the level of moderation of these messages because cheese and rice are crazy. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Maybe I did in my head. I apologize, Hassan. I do have a habit of like reading a message and then forgetting to read it out loud. But Merry Christmas, Hassan. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely day. Craziest thing has happened to you. You've been sick for 7 weeks, but only on the weekends. It's so weird. That's so strange. I typically get sick, but only on work days. That is weird, though. I wonder why that is. So I keep seeing like a Cleavor and a Scyther like standing right next to each other, and in the split second it's on screen, it's like my eyes confuse them or like merge them, and I think I see a green Cleavor. Imagine we finally get a shiny Cleavor, but it's not Shalfa. And Steve found Virizion Hyperspace Hole. Just need to find the right sparkling power, the optimal way to hunt it. Now, if I remember correctly, watching Chem with that one, I think that is the one where like you don't actually see it when you're doing the checks. Like you just have, like you just learn the path, and you just run the path over and over and over, and every once in a while you check it. But like you don't actually check it every time you reset it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I have not gotten far enough in the post game to do any of the shiny hunts yet. I'm at 44,550 points towards the 100k point section. Once I get that done, which will probably be, I don't know, next month, then I'll be at the point, from what I understand, that I can get 25k for a scan. Like, I swear that Cleavor in the background was shiny. But no, it's not there, so obviously it wasn't. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to see a shiny Cleavor, but it's not going to be Alpha. Oh, Razzie, I got a Shalfa, another Shalfa Ghastly yesterday, which became a Shalfa Haunter, so I now have the line done. So that felt good. Any break from the DLC? Game is on loan for at least a few weeks, if not longer. A few weeks? Holy smokes. I knew you were letting your friend borrow it, but I didn't know for that long. Christmas miracle could happen. It could. Yeah, it felt good yesterday getting both the Abra line and the gasoline line done. It's been nice. Like, I mean, obviously the hype and excitement are about the new DLC Pokemon. So I've been hunting for those, but along the way, it's been nice to kind of fill in those gaps in the original base game alphas. Had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. Got Switch 2, an inking pen you wanted, and your grandpa gave a gift to the whole family. 2 weeks in Japan. Holy smokes, that's awesome. Take a break after the Meowstic fight playing ACNH and Poke Rogue. Sweet. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to get a shelf Meowstic badly. You love finishing the main deck slowly, right? It's just nice. It's kind of like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, like, to like verbalize it. But I feel like there's more of an urgency with the new Pokemon, whereas there's not any pressure to hunt the old ones. That doesn't make sense, but that's just kind of like how I feel. Meowstic's a very easy hunt. It's your favorite shiny Mega now. I think it's a beautiful Mega. Of the DLC Megas, it's certainly my favorite. Oh, I think I see a Shelf of Scizor, or Scyther, I mean. Yep, we got one Shelf of Scyther on screen. We got our first one. First one is ready to go. It's on the right-hand side of the screen. It's a lot more noticeable than I thought it would be. Don't like Mega Abominable. I'm not that impressed with it, honestly. I'm a little surprised. I don't hate it, but I am a little surprised how popular it seems to be. It's like going to the comic store on new release day and finding some issues you've been missing and filling in that side collection almost passively. Yes, that's exactly what it is, Razzie. And holy smokes, look at you. You made an analogy not based off of something that you know very well, but based off of something that the reader would understand very well. That's a very smart thing to do.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. Asana AI can spot roadblocks and assign work to keep everything on track. That's how work gets handled. Visit us at asana.com.
When a child is in the hospital, family does whatever it takes to stay. At Ronald McDonald House, we give them a community of support, warm meals, and a place to rest. Because when a child is in the fight of their lives, family stays. And Ronald McDonald House stays with them.
There you go. But no, so many times people, like, I've heard people, like, give analogies, but it's analogies based off of something that the person speaking knows very well instead of the person that like the analogy is meant for. You know what I mean? Family stays, that's right. You're bad. What's bad? Owner of Google, they need to be shocked every time there's an unwanted commercial to be played. Like, it's funny because I don't know if anybody else has an ad blocker on their browser, but I feel like the ad blocker people and the Google people, or like specifically the YouTube people, the ad blocker people and the YouTube people are constantly one-upping each other. So like, the ad blocker will work really well and block all the ads on YouTube. And then one day, like, YouTube does like some new thing with their ads so that the ad blocker can't block them. And then like a couple weeks later, ad blocker will come out with a new version, and that now blocks the new YouTube ads, and they just go back and forth constantly. We're just currently in a cycle where YouTube's winning. Give them a barf bean and they'll stop playing the ads. Oh my gosh, I never want to eat another barf bean again. I'll tell you what, my stomach has appreciated not eating beans this week. Even though I still do owe Rain 5 beans when I get home. So I will not be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming again on Saturday and Sunday at regular time. Pay for no commercials in your streaming apps and they still slide in, right? The biggest disappointment to me has been Prime, Amazon Prime. Like Hulu I'm fine with. Like Hulu since day one, I've gotten the version of Hulu with the ads. Like I knew what I was getting into. And I'm okay with that. Prime used to not have ads. And now they've added ads in. Adblock's been completely disabled. It still shows up, but doesn't function as far as I know. It did as of last week for me. We might be talking about different ad blockers because I mean there's lots out there. HBO Max for you. With HBO Max, the only ads I get are like they'll do a couple of ads like at the beginning before whatever I'm watching starts, and they're all house ads. Like they're all ads for HBO movies or shows, which I'm fine with. Maybe the ad blocker's finally dead, but I mean, as of last week, it was still working for me. There's a law passed. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, they might be getting phased out then. Is that a second Shalpa Scyther right in front of me? Yep, we got 2 Shalpa Scythers on screen. Can we get a third? I feel like there might be one in the top left. I'm Young Dragon, welcome in. I'm not battling anyone today. I'm just doing some shiny hunting. But welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Is that one in the top corner? You got a pack of Phantasmal Flames. Should you open it? Yeah, why not? Oh, what are you apologizing for? There's nothing to apologize for. Annoyingly, the second reason you ever had Adblock, mostly with safety since you clicked it. You tend to click on flashy things. Nice. Yeah, I get distracted by flashy things too. Check if there's 3. I think there might be one in the top left. Yep, there is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got our 3 Shalpa Scyther. Now we have to decide, do we move forward with the 3? This was the suboptimal outcome. All right, in the chat. In the chat, here's what I want. The question is, do I reset until I get a shiny Cleavor? If you agree, say yes. If you disagree, say no. So yes, go for the shiny Cleavor. No, accept the 3 Scyther. Let me see what you got. Yes, 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 yeah. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Well, we still have some time on this. So we'll keep going until 1,000 calories and see if we can get the Cleavor. If we can't, we'll reset it. Slowpoke says no. Of course she did. Yeah, Ari, you can. You can evolve Scyther into Cleavor using Black Algarite. But it's just a me thing. I just think it would be really cool to get a Shalpa Cleavor. I don't have to, I just want to. You only got an EX. Was it a good EX? Is that error you can't tell? Perhaps. Yeah, technically all I need is 3 shiny Scyther, but I do think it would be cool to get a Shalpa, Scissor, or Cleaver in here. A bad one. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, #1 Bellsprout lover. Speaking of which, I need to get a Shalpa Bellsprout and a Shalpa Weeping Bell. After this donut, we're gonna open up some packs of pocket cards. I should go ahead and get my free hourglasses. Going for the Cleavor makes this way more interesting. That's what I'm thinking, Razzie. That's what I'm thinking. Anybody can get a shiny Scyther, right? It's so funny seeing a alpha Scyther next to a non-alpha Scizor. It makes a Scizor look like a baby. Little baby. Yep, 120. You know what? I have to say this. Of all the... ooh, I just got gifted or shared a Sunflora card. Of all the mobile free-to-play games that I played that like are free-to-play but have options of buying stuff, I do think TCG Pocket is the most generous. Jerry, thank you for the Sunflora. Gotta figure out something to hunt for Christmas. Do a Christmas hunt like I am. Go for a Scovillain or a Cleavor, you know, something Christmassy. Wimpod. Scissor is us, Alpha Scyther is Hefty Dad, right? Exactly. Sunkern evolves with Sunstone. I have heard that. Into Sunfloor. Jerry is very smart. Probably the smartest Jerry I know. I am missing Rillaboom. Yes, Rillaboom is one of the ones I still need. I need... Let's see what I need here. Oh, from Crimson Blaze, let's see here. I need Charizard, Wartortle, Mega Blastoise EX, Magnezone, Xerneas, Hariyama, Mega Lopunny EX, Porygon 2, and that's it. For Mega Rising, I need Mega Pinsir EX, Rillaboom, Gyarados, no, that's not Gyarados, Pyroar, Ludicolo, Keldeo, Ampharos, Kofagrigus, Golurk, Delcatty, and that's it. Yeah, we gotta tell Chem how Sunkern evolves. Harvest Moon, there's a feature where you can grow crops out of season in your basement so long as you have a sunstone corresponding with that crop season. Fall, summer, fall sun, summer sun, etc. There's even a winter sun if you want to grow no crops. That's pretty cool. That game is like full of suns and moons. Rune Factory. That sounds familiar. I'm surprised how quickly we got 3 Shelf of Scyther. Because y'all got to remember, this is only a Sparkling Power 2 donut. Everybody's saying sandwich. Everyone is saying sandwich, and I do too. This is only a Sparkling Power 2 donut. So the fact that we got 3 Shelf of Scyther that quickly is pretty crazy. Same producer for Harvest Moon, just more fantasy. Okay, that's not what I'm thinking of then. I was thinking of like an online JavaScript game. Which I'm assuming is not what you're talking about. This is going to take a little bit longer to go through the donut than I thought. Let's go ahead and... Oh my gosh, someone just subscribed. If you just subbed, please let me know so I can say thank you. Let's play Guess the... Not plush, but Guess the Barbie that my mom has. I know there's like a billion Barbies, so as you make guesses, there might be some guesses that you make that I will give additional clues based off of those. Barbie Swan Lake. It is not Barbie Swan Lake. It is a girl, though. Vanilla with the $1.99. Merry Christmas. Hope you find shinies. Thank you so much, Vanilla. Let's get some hype in the chat. Not Poison Army, Poison Ivy, not Army Barbie. Vanilla, thank you for the sub as well. Holy smokes. A sub and $1.99. What a Merry Christmas this is. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It is a Barbie. It's not Barbie Erica from Princess and the Pauper. T800 Barbie. It is not T800 Barbie, but it is from a movie. Jerry, it is from a movie like the T800. Not Malibu Stacy. Nice reference, Razzie. Ken would be proud. So it is based off of a movie character, just not the T800. Sarah Connor. It's not Sarah Connor, but it is a girl. It is a female action character, female action hero. It's not Veronica Vaughn. It's not the T1000. It is a female action hero from a movie. That's where we're at right now. Not Squirrel Girl. As far as I know, it is not a comic book character. Not Black Widow. Lady from Alien. You're thinking of Ripley, and it is not Ripley, but just like Sarah Connor, you're on the right track. It's not Ryan Gosling. It's not Lara Croft. It's not Xena Warrior Princess. You guys are coming up with great guesses now. Yeah, Ripley is the girl. Ridley is the dragon. Not Samus Aran. That'd be pretty sweet, though. How you evolve your shiny Feebas? I can't at the moment, bodies, but maybe someone in the chat would be willing to do a touch trade. The Bride, not the Bride. I love that idea, though. I love that idea. I bet there's got to be one out there. Not Birdo. Yeah, Discord. There might be some help in the Discord as well. But yeah, because I'm in a hyperspace hole, unfortunately, I can't do trades at the moment for some silly reason. I don't understand why that is, but the game just won't let me. But yeah, if anybody's willing to do a touch trade, so that bodies can evolve Feebas into Melodic. Or bodies, or you can even stick around for a little bit. If I don't get a Cleavor, well, two things are going to happen. I'm either going to get a Shop of Cleavor and I'm going to finish this hole, or I'm not going to get a Shop of Cleavor and I'm going to reset the hole. Then, before I jump in the hole, I'd be able to do a touch trade. Okay, so yeah, it's a female action hero from a movie series. It's not Trinity. It's not Princess Leia. Some Stranger Things Barbie. It's not Stranger Things. It's not 11. Alice from Resident Evil. It is not Alice from Resident Evil. This is the girl from The Fifth Element. Lila, Mila Jovovich. It is not, but just like her, this girl has hair. If I sent you a song to play, would you? Probably. As long as it doesn't have swears in it. Or copyrights. As long as it doesn't have swears or copyrights in it. Okay, it seems like you guys need another clue. Actually, you don't, because Razzie just got it. It is, in fact, Katniss Everdeen. See, the clue of she also has hair. That was that's what did it. Razzie knew what I was picking up. It is Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games. Good job, Razzie. Yeah, see, hair gave it away. Exactly. Pita bread. Kiro, you were so close, though. No, that is not what we're talking about, Shinies. You're silly. Oh, we are under 1,000 calories. All right, let's just, you texted me. You did. I'm very proud of you, Shinies. Very, very proud of you. What's this thing? Okay, alright, Jerry, I can play that. Real quick, we're going to do one more, while I'm opening this up, we're going to do one more fast travel and just check real quick. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3 Shalfas, 1 shiny, no Cleavor. So we are going to reset. Yeah, there's 1 shiny. Is there another one? Nope, that was it. All right. Okay, let me open this up, Jerry. And I'm going to pause this music. We're going to play a song that Jerry sent me. After this ad. For Fallout 4. Go Crux, what's going on? Good to see you. Bodies, are you still here? You got this you recommended yesterday? Nice. Bodies, are you still here or did you hit the floor? Always makes you dance. It's a good one. I like it. I wanna wish you a shiny Cleavor. I like that. Is this Silva Gunner? This is Player 2. Stream gets sniped and Big YouTube puts Hefty in jail. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be terrible? Almost as terrible as being out of coffee. Oh yeah, we gotta open up some packs. Let's open up some packs. Open packs alongside me sounds good. Yeah, we're gonna open up a 10-pack Mighty Munchkin after I open up my 2 regular packs, which is pretty dang awesome. So, if you remember from yesterday, I wonder if I turn off the slide if that will help. Nope. All right, we're gonna play Guess What Card is on the screen. Hold on a second. There we go. That's not perfect, but I turned down the brightness. All right, we got Onyx. We got Bulbasaur. We got Porygon Z, 2. 2? Yeah, we got Porygon 2, so that's new. We got Grimer. We got Harry Mama, which I needed. Okay, that was a good pack. 2 new cards. Or cheat, I did cheat. I'm a big old fat cheater, Ravi. Alright, I need 6 more base cards. Let's open pack 2. About to get something good for Christmas? I hope so, Sir Ralph. How are you doing, by the way? Embodies, if you're out there, you have until the time that I finish my 10-pack to let me know if you're here so I can help you evolve that Feebas. Otherwise, too bad. Venusaur, Magnemite, Houndoom, Grimer, Clawitzer. Nothing in that pack. Came in for Feliz Navidad. Sweet. All right, here we go. Here's our 10-pack. I don't want to get another Immersive, please. All right, we got Porygon. We got Solosis. Charmander. Hariyama. Blastoise. Steelix. Sunkern. Helioptile. Squirtle. Ooh, full art Xerneas. I like that. I think I like it. I'll have to look at it later. Burmy. Porygon 2. Nosepass. Basculin. Steelix. I'm good at Spanish. Thank you. Mienfoo. Starly. Lady. Red Lady. Bulbasaur. Another full art Reuniclus. Houndour. Clauncher. Starly. Aridos. Heliolisk. Emolga. Venusaur. Baneri. Porygon 2. Solosis. Another shiny Buzzwole. What even the heck? Solosis, Porygon, Ditto, Staravia, Porygon 2. Hold on a second. Okay. Charmeleon, Staravia, Starly, Squirtle, Steelix. Were those all S names? We got Spritzy, Lopunny, Helioptile, Purloin, Ivysaur. Christmas dinner defeats you once again. I can't wait for Christmas dinner. Muck, Onyx, Spinarak, Porygon 2, Heliolisk. Gotta go. All right, Merry Christmas, Mighty Munchkin. Thank you for being here. That's it. I want to see, though. Was that one pack all S's? No, it wasn't. It had a Charmeleon. It was Charmeleon, Staravia, Starly, Squirtle, and Steelix. And the next card was Spritzy. So I did get the Xerneas. I did get the Xerneas card, which I like. That looks pretty nice. So yeah, all right. Let's get back to the hunt. Bodies, this is your last chance to let me know if you're still here. Otherwise, we're gonna move on. But yeah, let's get back over to it. Okay. Might hunt a couple of dusty marks today because you haven't shiny hunted in a hot minute. Do it. You won't do it. Do it. All right, let's see if we can get the Shalfa Cleavor this time. You got your shiny Charizard? Nice. Congratulations, Kiro. That's awesome. Had sushi for your Christmas lunch? I love sushi. Destiny Mark, Beldum, and Golurk hunt start now? Do it. You won't do it. You won't do it. Do it. I don't know what I'm going to Destiny Mark hunt this year. This past year we did... What did we do this past year? It was 2024 that we did Poliwhirl, right? Malibu's Most Wanted. I know which movie you're talking about, Squirrelbill. I haven't seen it. You got the Immersive. Congratulations, Kiro. Yeah, that was just one of those I never got around to seeing. That was Jamie Kennedy, right? Okay, yeah. I know exactly what movie you're talking about. I get that one. And what's the one with DJ Qualls? That's got kind of like a similar... I think it's got a similar plot. And they came out within a couple of years of each other. DJ Qualls is a weird guy. New Guy. Thank you, Razzie. Yeah, sometimes I get New Guy and Malibu's Most Wanted confused. Was that a shiny Cleavor? It is. It is. Razzie, we got the Shalfa Cleavor on screen. Merry Holly Jolly to you as well, old Nintendo. Look at that. Look at that beauty. It's right there. We're golden. Let's see if we can get 2 Shalfa Scyther now. Oh, what a Christmas miracle. DJ Curly May Crossing's the best MC. That's so true. It's a Christmas miracle. We got the Shalpa Cleavor. Golden, you have to sing the song now? What, Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters? No. I might read the lyrics as a spoken word poem. Imagine this is the run that we get 0 Shalpa Scyther. That was so early too. It was the first thing to shine. It was so early. And this is only Sparkling Power 2. Alright, after this, we're going to reset the holes and see if we can find a good one for Wimpod. That's how it usually goes, right? Trying to think what other... I also have a flying. So... Galissapod would be... Wimpod, Galissapod would be good, and Starly, Staravia, Staraptor would be good. Back after making brekkie for the girls. Ari, guess what? We have a shiny Alpha Cleavor on screen. Third attempt, it was the first thing to shine, and it was very early. So now I'm just hoping that we can get ourselves at least 2 Shalpa Scythers in the process. I'll take 1, but I want 2. Or a Shalpa Scyther and a Shalpa Scissor. That'd be perfect. Is that a Shalpa Scyther? No, it's not. The only thing I don't want is another Shalpa Cleavor. I like it when I'm able to knock out an entire evolution line in one go. Thing called SOS to star you for today. That's a beautiful shiny and a wonderful Christmas shiny because it's like a Christmas star. A Christmas star for you. That's why it's called a star you. Harry, you're silly. I just saw your messages. You're a silly lady. Does Meloetta count as a shiny hunt? Sure, absolutely, if it's shiny. The only requirement for a shiny hunt is a shiny, right? I think that's how the bylaws state it. Anyway, before we get the shiny Cleavor, we were talking about Destiny Marks. I'm pretty sure we Destiny Mark hunted Poliwhirl in 2024. I can't remember what, if anything, we did I stream for my birthday this year? Maybe I didn't. Maybe that's why we didn't do a Destiny Mark hunt. When is my birthday this year? It's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday this year. If you're cold, they're cold. Let your shelf inside this winter. That's right. Poor thing is cold as porcelain. If you're cold, they're cold. Let that sink in. Poor thing is cold as porcelain. Let that sink in. My goodness gracious. Let that sink in. That's a good pun. Basically, you're just humongous brain, very smart and clever, yes. Just a big old brain with fingers. Big old brain and typing fingers. Just sticking out all over. How many fingers? Hundreds. Hundreds of fingers sticking out. All of them. All the fingers. If you counted all the fingers in the world, that's how many. That's how she scurries about on her brain fingers. You're grotesque. Some sort of eldritch horror. Finger brain. Even fish fingers? Oh, especially the fish fingers. The brain centipede. You know what I have not watched this holiday season? Any Harry Potter movies. I always consider Harry Potter movies to be kind of Christmassy. I think because they always have the Christmas scenes. Even fish sticks, oh my goodness. Especially the first one, yep. I remember the first set. I don't know this like 100%, but I remember a lot of the Harry Potter movies being released at Christmas as well. And then I feel like a couple of them were like summer releases, and that felt wrong to me. Yeah, the first movie Christmas scene was very nostalgic. Happy Christmas, Harry. Happy Christmas, Ron. And they got their Christmas sweaters. Or she can gift immersives because you got a second one. I feel the same way. I'm missing like 4 or 5 immersives. And then of the immersives that I do have, most of them I have dupes of. I'd love to be able to trade immersives with people. And I think one day we will be. I truly think that one day that'll happen. Because they keep upping what you're allowed to trade or share. I'd be a good Voldemort. Thanks, Mewtwo. That is the compliment of the year right there. You got full art Fantina. Congratulations. Don't you want a Fantina? Remember those commercials? One day we can gift immersives. That would be amazing. She's so pretty. That's one I do know. She's got like a purple ball gown on, right? That's one of the post Gen 1 gym leaders I do remember. Don't you want a Fantina? Yes, okay, yep. The purple ball gown gym leader. Alright, where's my Shalpa Scyther? Just the irony of not getting any Shalpa Scythers on this donut would be crazy. Who's the most forgettable gym leader? I can't remember. This is how it always happens, right? Dude, I can't believe what happened with that Golett hunt yesterday. You know, when I finally decided, like, fine, I'll just get the guaranteed Shalpa Golett and evolve it. And, like, for most of it, like, nothing else shined. And I was like, I can't believe I sacrificed an Onyx and a Sandile for this. And then I ended up getting the Shalpa Onyx, the Shalpa Sandile, and another Shalpa Onyx. It was like, it was the best timeline. Don't you wish your girlfriend had brain fingers? Oh my gosh, that's so cursed. Nicole, you got your DLC card for Pokemon Legends EA for Christmas last night, and you've gotten your upgrade card for Pokemon Legends EA 2 days ago. Very nice. Congratulations, Nicole. Enjoy the game. You've got it? You've got it, Ari? Who is it? Marlin. I don't remember Marlin at all. Which game is that? Like, the name doesn't even sound familiar. A lot of times I'll at least recognize the names. What's up, D's? Black 2, White 2. Okay, yeah. Have I? I've never beat Black 2, White 2. I own them. I've never finished playing through them. See ya, D's. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Black 2, White 2. I've never finished playing through them. I started them. I've never finished them. I had this great idea about getting the Shiny Charm in Black 2, White 2. And then I realized that meant that I would have to play through all the Gen 4 games as well. Florwig Army Rise Up. Oh my goodness gracious. We were very concerned for a second. That's what you've been doing. I know, you're very smart. And, like, brave. What's up, Julie? Never played a Gen 5 game, and yet you still think it's underrated for no reason? I like all the Pokemon games, but I probably like Gen 5 the least. And really I'm talking about Black and White, because like I just said, I've never finished playing through Black 2, White 2. Dorian's command was triggered, you didn't see the red face emoji. Oh, I gotcha. You're very concerned for a second, that's crazy. I felt that Black and White were too grindy for me. Because if you like, I feel like of all the generations Pokedexes, I think Black and White have the highest average evolution level. Stubborn, yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah, Stubborn's correct. And it just felt like such a grind to get levels on Pokemon and evolve them. Like, I still can, like, vividly picture, like, all the time I spent in the desert area. Just grinding levels. You're so happy. I'm so happy for you finding shiny Latios, Julie. That's amazing. Black and White 2 help with that. Audino's on almost every route. That is good. Yeah, Black and White 2 also introduced a lot more not dual hunts, but dual battles, right? Like wild dual battles. And they also had those like hidden areas, like in the oh, we got a Shalpa Scyther in front of us. We got a Shalpa Scyther. Nice. Okay, good. Now let's see if we can get a second one. It would be great if we can get another Shalpa Scyther, but if not, that's okay. I'll take it. Rotation battles or travel battles too, that's true. Alright, we have it. Gosh, Razzie, do you think 1,000 calories is gonna be enough time to catch 3? I think it can be, but I think I might have to like save after each catch and we might get to the point where we just have to like chuck a ball. If it doesn't catch, reset. Ooh, I like this cover. I like this lo-fi cover right here. Got both fully evolved fossil Pokemon. They're on your team. That's awesome. So glad you never went back to your morals and agree with everyone at the time that hated those games. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I do remember that. I do remember how many people were so mad at Black and White for having a brand new Dex and no returning Pokemon. And I was fine with that. That was cool with me. I actually kind of liked that, even though I felt like some of the Pokemon were basic at the time, when they were brand new. Some of the Pokemon felt like, you know, Temu versions of Gen 1 Pokemon, a lot of which I've grown to love over the years, though. The grinding, that was really the only issue I had with it. Julie, I've not gotten far enough along in the post-game to be able to hunt the legendaries. Maybe one day. Sneak and catch the Scyther as quick as possible without aggro. That'll trigger autosave, then use the rest of the time on Cleaver. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Rasford. That's smart. There's one day where Hefty 517 gave you a shiny Pinsir. That was a good day. That was a great day. Steel and Counter Sandwich. Steel was... Actually, I'll look it up for you. I'll look it up for you, Loops. I still have the sandwich recipe saved as, like, pinned albums. Nope, that's not it. What the heck? Uh-oh, now I can't figure out how to get back. Library. Hold on. By the time I look this up and let you know, I'm sure someone in the chat would have already said it. Hamburger. Steel is hamburger. So if you, there you go. Coca Correct's got it. Cucumber pickle, 3 burger herbs, or you could just do 3 hamburger and 2 salty for encounter and or 2 spicy for humungo, if I'm remembering correctly. There you go. Razzie's got it too. Oh, you got, okay, you got burger and 2 salty, you got XP power. Loops, here's what you do. Because this happens to me too. Burger, 2 salty, and a butter. If you're gonna do a solo person salty, you gotta add a butter on there. The butter cuts down the salt. which increases the encounters because Pokemon don't want it too salty. The butter helps cut the salt. Volcarona is a legendary. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can totally see that, Ari. Totally see that. It's kind of similar to a Gen 4 Rotom situation, specifically in Diamond and Pearl. Not so much in Platinum, but Diamond and Pearl. Rotom, like it was right before all the other legendaries. It had the legendary music. There was only one encounter. We're gonna make it salted butter. Yes, they like salted butter. They don't like salt. They like salted butter. It had the music, exactly. It had the music. It not only did it have the music, it had like, not only did it have the music, not only was it a one-time encounter, it had like a whole setup. Like you had to go to that haunted house, you had to find it. It was totally a legendary setup. And it wasn't until Platinum came out and they introduced all the different forms that it's like, oh no, it's not a legendary, it's just a regular type Pokemon. It's like, what even the heck are you talking about? Didn't have a gender, couldn't be bred. Exactly. That was before I learned about stuff like as far as like stats. Like, you know, there's like stat floors for legendaries and pseudo legendaries. But like game-wise, it felt like a legendary. Some legendaries did have gender. Yeah, but I think up until Heatran and Cresselia, Cresselia's got gender, right? I think Cresselia is always female, and Heatran actually can be male or female. I think prior to that, the only genders were Latios and Latios, and those made sense. Because it was like a brother and sister. Yeah, Latios and Latios do, but I mean, like, that one, like, there was a purpose behind it. I feel like with Heatran, I don't think there's any purpose to the gender. It's almost like with Latios and Latios, the gender was like that was the legendary that used gender as I don't want to say a gimmick, but you know what I mean? Like, those were like the gender legendaries. Oh, no, Ari, I get it. The lag and everything, I understand. Or not lag, latency. Latency is not a word. I'm not even noticing. Have we gotten a second Shelf of Scyther yet? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a runaround. I'm going to do a runaround, just see what we have on the field, and then I'm going to reset the game. Alright, there's one Shelf of Scyther. There's, that's not a Shelf, though. It's just a regular Scyther. Is that? Nope, that's not. Alright, so we got one Shelf of Scyther, one Shelf of Kleavor. Okay. Alright. We're going to keep going till 1,000. We just got to cross our fingers and hope we get another Shelf of Scyther. We only have one other shiny Scyther on the field, which means we got plenty of spots for Shelf of Scyther to show up, which is good. Like, if they were all shiny Scyther, I would just say let's go ahead and do it, because there'd be no spawn places for another Shelf to pop in. Yeah, I copied Diamond and Pearl and went through the whole trouble of getting through Heatran story twice to catch the boy and girl, trying to put them in the daycare together. Oh no, Ari! I'm so sorry. Yeah, the gender on Heatran never made sense to me. I don't understand why they did that. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm not, like, angry about it. I'm curious as to what the reason was. Thank you to the 24 of you that are hanging out with me right now. Heatran having gender is very random. That's what I'm saying. Like, like, at some point, someone made a conscious decision to give Heatran a gender. And I'm just wondering why. You name the girl Solar Flare and you're actually very fond of her? That's awesome. I've never actually used Heatran. There's very few legendaries I've used once I've caught them. Because they're always like, you know, pretty much endgame. And I just throw them in the box. I don't really do anything with them. At some point, I think I'd like to try and make a team using some legendaries. Just to, like, to get a feel for them. Alright, we're getting really close. So this DLC came out, I don't think anyone's thought about Heatran, right? Heatran doesn't even feel legendary. I think it does feel legendary. I think more as a typing, and I think it's got a couple of pretty powerful moves, right? But like at the time when Gen 4 came out, I felt like a Fire Steel typing seemed legendary. Ladies is taking forever. You're gonna get it, Oscar. You know you're gonna get it. It's just a question of when. Like, maybe if Heatran came out nowadays, maybe it wouldn't feel legendary, but I feel like at the time it came out, it did feel like it. I think it's a little bit of a, until this game, kind of a forgotten legendary. So I do think that the new Mega, which I think is pretty neat, I think that did breathe some new life into it. I certainly like the Heatran Mega more than I do the Darkrai Mega. I feel like they should have just left Darkrai alone, personally. There's a movie where the bad guy had a Heatran doing housework. That's crazy. Yeah, I can understand why that would make it less legendary for you, certainly. If you see just like run around doing housework, yeah. It's not going to feel very legendary. Alright, we got to call it here. We got to call it here. We got to move forward. So, I'm going to do one more fast travel. We're going to check the field. We're going to reset. And then we're going to try and sneakily catch the Shalfa Scyther. And then spend the rest of the time on the Kleavor. Oh my gosh, we got 2 shiny Scythers now. 3 shiny Scythers, but only 1 Shalfa Scyther. Dang it. Dang it. We got so many shiny Scythers, but only 1 Shalfa. Look how disturbing and creepy Mega Heatran is. I just like that he's like a big old lava blob now. He just looks like he's gonna burp up fire. Alright, let's see if we can sneakily catch this. Nope. Reset. Lava Blob, Loblog. That's right. Bob Loblaw, Lava Blob, Loblog. Oh, you like Mega Heatran? It's like a Dark Souls boss? I could see that. Fire burned so intensely that it melted the steel constraints. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, of course. Of course I caught it after I aggroed. Okay. 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 Matthew! Merry Christmas, buddy. Merry Christmas. How do I feel about lyrics being added to the Hill Street Blues theme song? I have not heard about this, Shinies. This is the first I'm hearing of it. Poop. Okay. We just gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get this Kleavor. Well, Matt, we got the second Shalfa Capsicid very early in stream and made that into a Shalfa Mega Scovillain. And we just got a Shalfa Kleavor and Scyther. I gotta catch the Kleavor now. This is gonna take a while because I'm just gonna run and chuck a Premier Ball at it. Thank you for turning around. Didn't catch it. Cleavor's A Drive with them mutton chops. Next costume, Christmas mod, Cleavor wrapped in garland. I could see that. Dang it. Wrapped in Judy Garland. Doug Judy. Nick with mutton chops would go hard? That'd be crazy. What game is this? Lester John, this is Pokemon Legends ZA, specifically the Mega Dimensions DLC that came out a few weeks ago. Just over 2 weeks, actually. 15 days ago. Dang it. Has such an awful catch rate. Yeah, this might be the rest of the stream. It's already Pokemon ZA and you're not finished with Pokemon X. You got a lot of catching up to do. It seems like splitting hairs on the day. Yeah, that's just what I do. I'm a hair splitter. Well, someone was in here, I think it was yesterday. The reason I say that is someone was in here yesterday saying that they haven't gotten a Tanga Berry in like over 2 weeks. And I was like, the DLC came out 2 weeks ago today. Yeah, our hair decided to split years ago, right? Yeah, we had X, Y, Z, AA, BA, CA, DA, all the way to ZA, which came out this year. Probably gonna like 1 or 2 stars hyperspaces then, right? Hair split gives me more charm. Thank you. It's kind of you to say. Stay in the ball. Trying all the games from oldest to newest games, finishing them one by one is quite hard. Well, that's really cool, Lester. When did you start doing that? That's a pretty cool challenge to give yourself. I have done that too, but like literally like as the games came out. Excuse me. I started playing in '99 when Gen 1 was the newest thing. So I just played them as the games came out, but I can't imagine doing that like all in a row. I would think that would probably take some time. Dang it. Anyone know what the catch rate is of Cleavor? Perfect berry farming donut is 1 in 169 chance. I'm not going to question your math, but that sounds that anecdotally that seems to be pretty close. Uh, 3 years playing Pokemon Red. So you had to emulate it since you had no Game Boy. Nice. Nice. Excuse me, Lester, have you also played the, have you also included the remakes? So like you played Red. Did you then later on play Fire Red when you hit Gen 3? But, what Jerry said. Yep. Hold on a second. I got a cough. Sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. Catch rate at 15. Oh my gosh. Okay, nice. So you're playing the originals and the remakes. That's really cool. You're way off. It's way worse than that. Is it? With school and everything. That's pretty crazy, Lester. That's actually a really cool challenge. I wonder how long it would take for me to play all the games in order. Too much coffee. Yes. Nice, Mewtwo. Okay, I'm glad we got this one done. Now I can definitely do some berry farming later today. I do have one perfect donut for berry farming. Come on. All right, I'm going to, let's see, rock bug. Water should work. It does rock resist fire? Water, rock, steel. Thank you. What? Oh my gosh. This really does have a bad catch rate. Aurelius, good morning, my friend. Merry Christmas. I should say good night. You have beat the Elite Four in the champion. You don't want to make yourself go insane by completing everything in one game and then another. I gotcha. That's a good shiny. That is a good shiny. Santa brought you exactly what you asked for. Forgot you even asked for it. What was it? Is it something you can share? Oh my gosh, come on. What is happening here? For alligator, I don't know what you're doing. Terry drives you nuts with their fixation on the scaffolding, right? Can't just wake up at 3 a.m. It's not even, that's right, it's day after Christmas. It's Boxing Day in some areas. Aurelius, in Australia, do they celebrate Boxing Day? Alright, we're gonna go with Gyarados again. This is ridiculous. It's going to take, it has already taken longer to catch the Kleavor than it did to find the Kleavor. What is happening? You go hard on Boxing Day? Nice. Love to hear it. I'm gonna rage here for a second. Razzie, you might actually see a legitimate, genuine, hefty crash out today. You go across the whole map to attack the scaffolding instead of the target right in front of them. That's what I'm saying. It's silly. Not doing anything this year for this year's. Most years you go shopping. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think I might do some shopping this weekend. Had a successful trip to the comic book store yesterday. Or not yesterday, day before yesterday. But found out there's another comic book store in the area that I was not aware of. So I'm going to go check it out and see what they got. Oh my gosh. Back striking it for a higher catch rate? Matthew, do you want to just play this? Do you want to just do it for me? Because holy smokes. I'm at my wit's end with this Kleavor. But why don't I do it? Because I am just struggling. I'm not really thinking anything. I'm not using my brain right now. I'm just raging. I'm internally, my insides are hotter than a Mega Heatran's belly. You'd love to. Shut up. Get out of here. You made me say shut up on Christmas, Matthew. And it still didn't catch. Elite Four is quite hard in Pokemon X. It's, yeah, I do remember it being a little difficult. Absolutely. Praying for this mantis, am I right? Absolutely. You know, the sad thing is, before I realized how tough it was going to be to catch this thing, I was figuring, oh, we'll just run out the clock doing resets, hoping to get our other Shalfa Scyther. And it threw the ball at the wrong Pokemon. Harder to catch than the legendary at this point, right? I'm hungry. I don't know why. It really just hit me that I'm hungry. Alright, I'm going to see if I can sneak up on it. I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I'm going to try this time. Grinch, right? Well, if someone guesses the nature correctly, they might be able to do that. Oh, I got spotted. I got spotted. If Menace Society is such a clack, how come there's no Menace 3 Society? That's a good question. Can I, Matthew? Can I do that? Is that something I'm capable of doing? This guy, I tell you what. He gets some nice present he won't even tell me about. And just starts rubbing in my face how much better at Pokemon than I am he is. There we go. We got it. Thank the Lord. And thank Matthew. I missed your response. Yeah, I don't even care anymore. I'm just teasing. I do care. Hold on. What'd you get? A pro model beach volleyball to use later in the spring. Oh, very cool. It's hardy. It does seem to be hardy. All right, we are going to run out the clock looking for another Shalfa Scyther, though. Can I catch all the Scythers? No, just the just if we get another Shalfa. I don't need a regular shiny Scyther. Or Shalfa Scizor, that would work too. Yeah, I already have a shiny Scyther and a shiny Scizor. I mean, I guess technically I can get one to get a regular shiny Kleavor. But right now I'm just trying to get the Alphas. Merlin keeps jumping on the door again. I'm still stuck. All you hear is him yelling for you to come help him back down. Aw, poor Merlin. Poor stupid Merlin. Yeah, my roommate years ago had a cat like that would jump on top of the front door, like on top of it, and then freak out like I don't know how to get back down. And I'm just like, then stop jumping up there. 5-star Porygon line hyperspace. Need 2 more Shalfas, 1 more shiny space line. Nice. I might. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. My next stream is gonna be on Saturday. Before then, I will get to the point where we can do the hyperspace scans. And we'll try and get a good hyperspace scan hole. I would prefer, honestly, one of the non-legendary holes. I'd like to get like a Frigibax hole, or a Porygon hole, or a Rotom hole, or a Aerodactyl hole. Lifelong enemy, the consequences of my own actions, right? I get you every time. Legendaries and mythicals all RNG are their requirements. My understanding, I could be totally wrong. I'm just going off of what I've seen, Matthew. My understanding is that the legendaries and mythicals are RNG along with the non-legendary mythical holes. Like, you don't know what hole you're going to get. What I do know is it's predetermined. The question is, how far out is it predetermined? Is it as far out as, say, like, egg hatching in Gen 7? where like you can hatch like hundreds of eggs and it'll always be the same stats and everything, or is it only predetermined like for the next 1 or 2 attempts? Your legendary RNG is just as good as your donut RNG then? Your cousin had a cat named Turtle. That's crazy. Your turtle cannot get stuck on the door. That's good. You don't want turtles stuck on the door. It's a funny name for a cat. It really is. Quite humorous. Your sister's dog is named Mouse. These are some crazy pet names. Who taught you guys how to name pets? Your arm hurts from playing too much Mario Party this week. I played Mario Party once, and I got my butt beat by a 3-year-old. So I stopped playing. You had a dog named Puppy. That's a good name for a dog. I feel like Merlin purposely jumps on the door because he knows he'll respond. Yeah, maybe he's just looking for attention. Time to hang up the sticks if you got beat by a 3-year-old. I did. That's exactly what happened. You can ask Clocky. You can ask the Dice Arts. You can ask Hack Attack. Kelsey. They were all there. You can ask Razzie. He was watching. Big bone for a cat, built like a cat Viking. I have the best nicknames for my pets. I just asked the fish. That's right. Yeah. Speedy, Stretch, or no, Speedy, Fatso, and Long. I don't know if he was 3. I'm going to be honest. I can't remember how old Miles was. Miles was a youngin' though. All right, that's it. All right, let's get some nature guesses in the chat for Scyther and Cleavor. Scyther and Cleavor, nature guesses, please. But you know what? No, never mind. If no one guesses the Cleavor nature, it will be named the Grinch. You'll never relax ever again after that Capsa Kid, right? Alright, we got Lex, Hardy, Corky Precise, Cleaver's Nutty, Adamant, Calm, Clam, Adamant, Hardy. Alright. Scyther is Hardy for Cleaver, Corky for Scyther. I got you, Oscar. Bold. It is a bold Scyther. And then the Shalfa Cleavor, level 50. We got our butts handed to us by a level 50 Cleavor. It is Lax. It is Lax. Ariana, you get to nickname the Cleavor. It's a female Cleavor, if that makes a difference. What do you think? All right, you know what? No pressure, Ari. No pressure. I'm going to go ahead and start resetting for another hole. So you think about it and you let me know. What's number 176? Name it Airy. Looks identical to you. Okay. It will be named Airy. Grinchalina is a good name too. welcome back to Codified. We just got our Shalpa Scyther and Shalpa Cleavor. I feel like there's a ton of shinies named Airy in my box. There might be some Aries in home. But yeah, now we're going to see if we can find a good hole for anchor fails always kill you. Yeah, I remember during COVID, my dad and I watched a lot of anchor fails. Those are pretty funny. Gina would be so sad being a Cleavor. How would she wash her legs? Oh my gosh, that's so true. Alright, let's see if we can find a good hole for Wimpod / Galissapod or Starly / Staravius / Staraptor. Because I do have a Alpha Bug Donut and an Alpha Flying Donut. And then I'm going to have to do some berry farming today. And I gotta get the Rayquaza, I gotta get the special scans. I gotta do the berry farming to do the holes so I can get the points so I can do Rayquaza. Alright, what we got here? That is a Farfetch'd and... actually, I need all three of those alpha, to be fair. Interesting. Charmeleon. I need all those too. I don't have a steel one, but I do need all those. Ooh, there's a Chingling. Alright, well anyway, I don't have donuts for any of these other than that one. And I don't think anyone's gonna be too excited about a Farfetch / Venery / Pidgey, so we're not gonna do that one. Plus it's a medium. I prefer smalls. When I'm shiny hunting, I prefer small holes. Like the one we were just in, you get so many spawns all at once. So far, we've gotten 3 shinies. Or 3 Shalpas, I should say. We've seen a bunch of Shalpas, but we only caught 3. There's that Chingling again. Spider Zed, good morning, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas to you as well as Killchain. What's going on? Welcome in. We have gotten ourselves a Shalpa Mega Scovillain, a Shalpa Scissor, or sorry, Shalpa Scyther, and a Shalpa Cleavor so far today. Also, I want to, don't let me forget, I want to pull out my Shalpa Steelix and take a look at the Mega. Since Gina was able to evolve that for me yesterday. There's a Starly. I need a Bunnelby too. I don't need a Fletchling. We'll check that one out. We'll check it out and see if we can... A small hyperspace zone with a fire flying Charizard. I feel like we have to. Did you hear about the general whose armies got super cold this Christmas? He should have put his armies in his sleeveys, Nick. Yeah, because I'm going to want to do that one too. That one might be one that I do by myself today. I say we go for the Charizard. Why not, right? It's Christmas. Let's get ourselves a Shalpa Charizard. Think you're halfway with DLC. Laugh Hard with LeBain related story. You're halfway with the DLC. That's good. Congratulations. Story wise, I'm the last person to get references. I literally use my turbo controller to spam A. I know it's terrible. I don't really pay too much attention to the story elements, which I know I should. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to get myself a Shalfa Charizard today. What better way to celebrate Christmas? No shame. This game is designed so you have to buy more product to optimize shiny hunting. Do you genuinely think, Matthew, that was designed that way, or do you think that's just how it ended up? I'm curious. I'm curious how much they expected or knew that people would be basically going through alternate means to make something easier than they intended. I'm really excited about getting this Charizard. Now, this is Sparkling Power Flying 3 Alpha Power 2. So, we're going to see a lot of shiny Charizards. But we got to get the Alpha. Here we go. Please don't let this be in the sewer. I can't imagine it will be, though. You love LeBain so much? I'm going to have to look up LeBain and figure out which one that is. Thank you to the new sub. It's in the sewer. Awesome. But we do have Charmeleons right there. And more, there's a lot of Charmeleons. How are we going to reset this? Well, there's a shiny Alpha Charizard right there, baby. It doesn't even matter. What even the heck? I'm going to die, though. I'm going to die. Oh, the Dragon Maid with the long green braid? Yeah, I do like her. I do like her, actually. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? I thought I just reset. I thought I reset before it kicked me out. Well, Merry Christmas. I just failed a Shalfa Charizard. Let me see what happened there. Autosaves when you enter the hyperspace. Yes. So I was hoping that when I reset the game, it would have brought me back into hyperspace. Yeah, it did. Either it didn't autosave, or it autosaved with me getting KO'd earlier than I thought it would. I don't know. Anyway, that's not a shiny Charizard. That's not a shiny Charizard. That's not a shiny Charizard. All right, so I mean it's a good spot. We're gonna reclaim it. I just gotta figure out the pain in the butt is going to be fast traveling. That's gonna be the issue. Spawn right here, yep. So, I'm not worried. I mean, look, we're playing Legend ZA, and we're using a Sparkling Power 3 donut. We're going to get another shelf of Charizard. I'm not worried about that. But, it is weird that it didn't autosave. And what I don't like about this location, though, is because there are going to be so many alphas, there are going to be times where I get spotted before I can fast travel. Because I have Pokemon right to the left of me. So if one of those spawns as an alpha and close enough, like it's staring at me, it will spot me before I can fast travel. But yeah, it is odd that it didn't autosave. Yep, see, I just got spotted. Okay, so now I'm going to have to go through the pain in the butt of... Well, there's a shiny Charizard. There's a shiny monkey. Even though I have a flying donut going. See, yeah, this is gonna be the crappy parts. Oh, you know what? Duh. Okay, if that happens, I just reset. If that happens, I'm just gonna reset. It might seem like that takes longer, but I think in the long run, it's actually gonna take less time. Merry happy birthday to you, Jess. First time witness to your sad hunt? Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think if I get spotted, it's actually going to take less time to reset the game than to try and de-aggro them. Jess, you're doing a great job too. I wouldn't turn down a shelf of Charmeleon, too. We won't have the additional shiny roll on that. Okay, I got spotted. Let me just see what I got spotted by. Okay. There's a non-alpha shiny Charmeleon. You need to hear that? Aw. Well, I'm glad that I could do that for you. That was a one and done Charizard. Mewtwo, why are you saying that? Why you be saying that? It was pretty cool that, like, immediately after we spawned in, we found a shelf of Charizard. It is disappointing that we couldn't catch it. For some unknown reason. Which shiny alpha, or which shiny Mega Charizard do you guys like more? Oops. Cole, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy holidays to you. Ooh, immediately. I don't know. How often am I gonna get spotted? You're a Y guy? Charizard X? I don't know. You know what I think? Jerry, are you still here? I know Ari is. I think it's Slowpoke. I think that YouTube is thinking that the word Slowpoke is like an insult. Extra Gen 6 and Y for this game? Okay. Sasuke, good morning and Merry Christmas to you. You know what, Matthew? We might have a flaw in this plan because the spawns spawn in. Yeah, the spawns spawn in before I take effect. If I get spotted once, I'm always going to get spotted every reset. Getting ready to draw with the new drawing tablet you got for Christmas. Nice. I gotta be quicker than that. I sure do. I know the game loads in before the game loads in before like you actually see the play screen. I wonder if I can bring up the map before the play screen shows up. I don't know why I get spotted so much. What I'm saying is, like, if a Pokemon spawns in that's alpha and spots me, if I reset the game, those spawns have already been saved. So every time I'm resetting the game, I'm resetting in front of the alpha that spots me. I mean, it is possible that when I reset, it's like facing the other way, but I think the issue is that alpha that spots me is always going to be there. Why for you? Okay. Alright, I got spotted. This is monkeys, right? Yeah, this is monkeys. There's a regular shiny Charizard. Oh yeah, this is monkeys. Okay. You're deleting your artwork uploaded on X since Elon get a muskrat gave users permission to use AI at any image uploaded on X. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Good job, Ari. Aren't you gonna catch shiny Charizard? I'm looking for a Shalfa Charizard. Lord West. I already have a shiny Charizard, but I want to get a Shalfa Charizard. McDazzy, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. That's really stupid. Allowing people to use AI to change other people's artwork is silly. You got your shiny Cobalion last night? Congratulations, Sasuke. Yeah, I'm hoping that... Okay, I got spotted. I'm hoping that by the next time I stream, I'll be at the point where I can do the special scans. I still can't believe I failed a Shalfa Charizard. That's so stupid. It wasn't even my fault. I mean, other than the fact that I died. Once your stuff's on DeviantArt? That's right. I remember that. I think you sent me some links to that stuff before. Dang it. Walked it too much. You have so much artwork that you never even uploaded. This is where the trainers and Pokemon get together in harmony. That's right. They get together in harmony to beat me up. See you, Jerry. Be good, Jerry. Charizard my only target? Yes. I wouldn't turn down a Shalfa Charmeleon, Razzie. But yeah, I have the Monkey lines. I have the Litwick line. So yeah, just the Charmeleon and Charizard. But I mean, I couldn't turn it down. I mean, it's a small hole. I was looking for something to use my flying donut on, and it's the only flying Pokemon in this hole. I mean, you have to, right? And it's a Charizard, and it's Christmas. Is there good spawns? Yeah. I mean, other than getting spotted by the Alpha every once in a while, or just a Charizard in general, other than getting spotted every once in a while, I think it's a really good spot. You don't like Charizard? That's fine. Not everyone has to like everything. I mean, I like Charizard. It's not like my favorite Pokemon or anything. I think it's cool. But, yeah, I mean, it's certainly not something that I actively have to go after all the time or use. But I just figured, I mean, I don't have a Shalfa Charizard yet, and I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to get it. I only target a Charizard to reset until one's guaranteed Shalfa. That might not be the best content. Well, Razzie, the other thing is I don't have a Sparkling 3. It's a Sparkling 2. J Money loves the Cleveland Browns. Merry Christmas to you. Gengar's your favorite? Gengar's a pretty good Pokemon. Charizard is hot. That's true. You're a Blastoise fan? Yeah, Gen 1 Blastoise is my favorite. Absolutely. Yeah, I have an Alpha 3, but a Sparkling 2. Although it doesn't feel like an Alpha 3. No, I'm sorry. Wait a second. No. Razzie, no, you're absolutely right. I was misremembering. I do have a Sparkling 3. I was thinking of even though we were talking about this, even though we were talking about how I wanted to use my Flying Donut, I was thinking about my Fire Donut. My Fire Donut was Sparkling 2, Alpha 3. This is Flying 3, Alpha 2. You're 100% right. Razzie, no, you're right. I apologize. And that's probably exactly why we got that Shalfa Charizard right away, the first time. Hi, Razzie. Water can you decade to electricity? That's true. Yeah, Razzie, Oscar, you guys are right. My bad. Alright, that's going to make this a lot quicker. It's the most wonderful hefty 517. I have no idea why that message was hidden. Ooh, I don't like this layout though. Alright, what's my guaranteed shiny? Rain, good morning and Merry Christmas to you. Just remember, if you spawn in and get aggroed immediately, it won't autosave. Yeah, that was wild. Oh my gosh, there we go. There's our Shalfa Charizard. Okay. So, yep, Shalfa Charizard was the guaranteed shiny. Let's go save. Please let me unaggro. I got the Fiancé Mars on Blu-ray. Nice. All Alright, just leave me alone and let me save. Why are you here? Eevee can Mega Evolve? Unfortunately not. I wish it could. I can soft reset. Can I, though? Can I? Can I? That's what I'm nervous about, because last time I did that, it kicked me out. I don't know where I'm going to de-aggro here. Dang it, they spotted me. Be able to catch a shiny Eevee? I do need to get some Shalfa Eevees. I need 4 Shalfa Eevees. How long am I streaming for? Honestly, at this point, I'm going to catch the Shalfa Charizard, and that's going to be it, pretty much. I don't know what to do here, gang. I genuinely don't know how to un-aggro. Yeah, hang out. Okay, there we go. Ooh, alright. Finally un-aggroed. Okay. How am I getting hurt? What the heck just happened? Merry Christmas, wish you the best of luck in your alpha, my brother. And if I'm not around, Happy New Year's. Also, M-Dog, thank you so much. And right back at you, buddy. I'm just knocking out everything. How's the rest of Christmas going to go? I'm going to eat some food. And I'm going to help Hefty Dab put together his new display case. And we're going to watch some Stranger Things to get ready for the new episodes coming out tonight. And then probably do some berry farming. Alright, come here, big boy. Come here. Yeah, Wolf, I would have too. That was the craziest thing. Okay. Come here. Here we go. We got it. Shiny Alpha Charizard. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish off the research here. And then we'll do some nature guesses once we're out of the hole. Why so serious? What about Eevee can evolve into a Christian? Christian would be pretty cool. Glad you reclaimed it fast. Well, I gotta thank Razzie. I gotta thank Razzie and Oscar. I completely had a brain fart and I forgot that I was using Sparkling Power 3. So all we had to do was just reset until it was the guaranteed shiny. And again, that also makes a lot of sense why the very first time we came in here, there is a shelf of Charizard. This was a good use of a donut. Hello? Oh, he got knocked out. Okay, here we go. Hey, we got 2 Tanga berries there. Nice. All right, we got a lot of guesses here. And thank you to the 33 of you that are hanging out. We've had a very long average view duration, too. I want to thank you guys for that. You guys have been hanging out with me like all stream. We got serious, modest, brave, jolly, adamant, brave, quiet. That was neat TM. Thank you. And this works because there's a couple of holes on this day that I want to do. And like they're not like stream worthy. That would be good. That would be good. Whoops. That would be good hunts for me to do like in my own time. All right. Can you switch? You want to say impish? Sure, you can say impish, Mewtwo. All right, it is bashful. It is a bashful one. That does not seem correct. When Pikachu uses Thunderbolt, it can be able to supercharge another Pokemon's Thunder. Oh yeah, if they have Volt Absorb, right? Okay, we are going to nickname this one. This one is going to be nicknamed... This one's gonna be named Comet. We're gonna name Shiny Alpha Charizard after a reindeer. Let's put him in the party. This might be one that stays in my party, actually. Let's... Sorry, Crocodile. I think you're going to stay out of the party for a while. Now let's throw a Charizard. X on here. Perfect name, thank you. Sick name, thank you. Let's head over to Justice Dojo. Poor Crocodile. Crocodile was good, but honestly, its 2 biggest things were Earthquake and Crunch, and I already have Earthquake and Crunch on the team via Dragonite and Gyarados and Feraligatr, respectively. Okay. Look at that big boy. We got a big boy here. Slash. Fire Spin. Flamethrower. Solar Beam. So bizarre, your 5-star hyperspace autosave the second you enter, just like the other hyperspaces, wonders why yours didn't. Because this game is buggy as heck. It might have something to do with my old issue of, what was that? Zone 8, where I was catching Pokemon and it wasn't autosaving. Hey, see you later, old Nintendo dude. Alright, here we go. Here is Shiny Alpha Charizard X. Nice. Nice big boy. When you load it in, you aggro to Charmeleon immediately. Won't autosave upon entry if you aggro immediately. There you go. Oh, but Wolf is saying I don't believe you were immediately aggro the second you entered the hyperspace. So who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't care. We got it. That's what matters. We got it. It's a Christmas. You know what? That is kind of Christmassy too, with the green and the red. I like it. What a great way to end the stream. Today we got our Shalfa Mega Scovillain, our Shalfa Scyther, our Shalfa Cleavor, and a Shalfa Mega Charizard. Now gets a Pokemon for side quest. That Pokemon fell down under the ground. Oh my gosh, and it's soft locking? That's crazy. I remember, I don't think it's on here. I don't think it's on here. Let me check. I remember when I lost my mind. What are these pictures of? Oh yeah, I remember these pictures. I remember this picture. No, I don't have it on here. I remember in Pokemon Legends Arceus, at one point, there was a, remember how like there's like the rocks, like the shaking rocks, and if you attack them, like a Pokemon will pop out. There's a shaking rock, and I attacked it, and out popped a Graveler, but the Graveler went underneath. It didn't pop out on top of the ground. It popped out in the underworld. Yep, Regitato, right there. Beautiful, beautiful day when that happened. My goo. Yeah, I mean, I had to take a picture of that. How often do you see an NPC just saying my goo? When was this? September 10th, 2023. That was well over 2 years ago. That's wild. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for a great Christmas stream. I love that we've continued this tradition. I hope to continue this tradition for years to come. If you celebrate, I hope you have a great rest of your Christmas. If you don't celebrate, I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. I will be back on Saturday. We'll do some more hunts, maybe even some fun hunts. Hopefully I'll have some donuts. But seriously, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I truly mean it. Thank you all for everything. I would be playing Pokemon games with or without you. But it's a lot more fun with you here. And I know I haven't had the most consistent schedule, particularly this year. But when I do stream, you guys all show up, you all stick around. And it really means a lot to me. So, seriously, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And have a great rest of your day. Take care. And bye-bye.